there everyone! Welcome back again to another video. How are you doing today? I hope you are all doing well today. For today's video, you are going to learn another set of different science concepts in English. Welcome to Science with Teacher Riva. You are again with me, and you will take time to listen and understand the things I am going to share to you on this video. Okay, before we begin, let me give you this reminder. Please get your notebook and pen and copy information as we go along the video. Again, please get your notebook or any piece of paper, get your pen, and copy important information as we go along the video. Would that be okay? If everything is set, let's begin our lesson for the day. It's good to start the video with a recap on what we studied last time. On the last video that you saw, you learned about what part of our body, what organ in our body did you learn? Alright, you've learned about our nose, and that the nose is for the sense of smell. Our nose is for the sense of smell, right? It has common examples on how we use our nose. Where and when do we use our nose? I've shown you this picture. You use your nose when you smell flowers. I can smell flowers with my nose. I can smell flowers with my nose. Next, you use your nose when you try to get air into your body. I can get fresh air with my nose. I can get fresh air with my nose. And also this one. You can use your nose to smell good food. I can smell good food with my nose. I can smell good food with my nose. These are the common examples that we are able to use our nose. It has specific functions, just like the first one. As I have said, our nose is responsible for inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Inhales oxygen, or oxygen gets inside the body, and exhales carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide go outside the body. That's the first main function of our nose. Second is for this picture. Because our nose have filters inside it, our nose functions to filter dust and germs from entering the lungs. Again, our nose filters dust and germs from entering the lungs. Since the air that we breathe goes inside our nose, it's the nose's responsibility to filter so that the dust will not continue getting inside the body, particularly inside our lungs. That is the second function of our nose. Third, our nose moistens and warms the air that enters the lungs. Again, moistens, meaning it's not dry, and warms the air that enters the lungs. And that is because of the mucus that our nose is secreting. So, those are the three main functions of our nose. Our nose is responsible for the sense of smell. And sense of smell is important in our everyday life. That is why we have to take care of our nose. How are we going to take care of our nose? First, by knowing their parts. The olfactory bulb, nasal cavity, nostril, hard palate, and the soft palate. The olfactory bulb contains the nerves that is responsible for transmitting nose signals going to the brain so that the brain can interpret what kind of smell have we got or did we got. Okay, the nasal cavity is found here. The nostrils are the pupils in our nose. The hard palate and soft palate, both responsible for speech production. How to take care of our nose? First, we have to cover your nose when you are in a dusty and stinky area. Again, how to take care of your nose? First way, the first step, is to cover your nose when you are in a dusty and stinky area. Look at the picture, that is how you're going to do it. Or, you can also wear mask. Okay? You can wear mask instead of all the time covering your nose. Second, you have to clean your nose with a soft and clean cloth or tissue. Do not use dirty tissues to clean your nose, because if you use that one, your nose might get infected. Okay? Cover your nose and clean your nose with clean tissue. Third, avoid exposing yourself to allergens and environmental irritants. Avoid exposing yourself to allergens and environmental irritants. Like, you avoid smoking, because smoking, the cigarette itself, has chemicals such as nicotine that might harm the olfactory nerves in your nose. Okay? Avoid smoking. You avoid going near to someone smoking. avoid being a second-hand smoker. If you see someone smoking, you stay away from them and cover your nose. Third, you have to avoid yourself from animal danders, from the dust on the fur of these animals like the cats, the dogs. So if you have pets in your house, make sure they are clean and dust-free because it might irritate our nose. And fourth, stay away from smoke. Do not stay near smoky areas because it can really damage our body, especially when we try to take in those smoke. Again, avoid exposing yourself to allergens and environmental irritants. And the most important of all is to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. How will you take care of yourself? You take in foods with high vitamin C. You can eat oranges, you can eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables that might protect you from any illnesses. Second, you have to stress less. Because the more we get stressed out, the more you will be making yourself ill. Stress less. Third, drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated, especially now that we don't know the weather. Drink a lot of water. And lastly, take enough sleep. Sleep on time. Sleep regularly. That is how you are taking care of yourself. Okay? Those are just simple tips on how to take care of our nose as well as our whole body. So please, please, please always take it into consideration. Now, we are done with our nose for the sense of smell. Now, in today's video, we're going to include another organ for sensation. What do you call this one? What do you call this one? Okay, very good. It is our tongue. Again, can you repeat after me? Say tongue. Alright, very good. T-O-N-G-U-E. Our tongue is responsible for the sense of taste. Sense of taste. We will know what is the taste of the food that we eat. That's because of our tongue. The tongue is also responsible for chewing and swallowing food. That's one function of the tongue. And of course, functions for speech. So there are three main functions of the tongue. First, sense of taste. Second, chewing and swallowing food. Third is speech. You can talk and say sounds because of the tongue that helps you to do it so. Tongue. Okay, let's begin. There are just some or few parts that I would like to emphasize on our tongue. So, parts of the tongue. What composes our tongue? Let's have the first one. The first part that I'm going to tell you is mucosa. Can you repeat after me, please? Everybody say mucosa. It is spelled as M-U-C-O-S-A. Mucosa. The mucosa is the moist and pink tissue covering the tongue. You can see in the picture, our tongue is colored pink. What color is it? It's pink, right? That pink covering is what we call the mucosa. It covers our tongue. Okay? What is this pink part of our tongue? Mucosa. Alright, that's the first part. Number 2. Everybody, repeat after me. Papillae. Papillae. Your turn. Okay, good job. The papillae is this one. Can you see the 3 lines? These is papillae. These are our papillae. These are the tiny bumps in the tongue that gives rough texture. The small tiny bumps in your tongue is called papillae. It's P-A-P-I-L-L-A-E. Papillae. Okay, the papillae again is the tiny bumps in the tongue that gives rough texture. Number 3, additional. This is where we can find the so-called taste buds. Later on, we're going to mention one by one the different kinds of taste. We taste differently because of our taste buds. The taste buds are the ones who transmit the signals to the brain. If the nose has olfactory nerves, our tongue has the taste buds. Okay? Okay, let's move on to the third part. Freedom. Okay, everybody say after me. Freedom. The freedom is over here. Look at the line. The function of the freedom is to hold down the front of the tongue. It holds the front part of the tongue. And lastly, we have the hyoid bone. Hyoid bone. The hyoid bone is found at the back of our tongue and it holds the tongue as well. And it transmits force of muscles that helps open the jaw. The jaw has its capacity to open because there is the presence of the hyoid bone. It transmits the force of muscles, thus making the jaw open. Those are the 4 basic parts of the tongue. Now let's move on to the figure. Let's look at it again. The pink color is the, what is it called again? It's the mucosa. Okay, repeat after me. Mucosa. Okay, these tiny bumps is called papillae. Papillae. Okay, front part we have the frenum. Good job. And the last at the back is the hyoid bone. Alright, these are the common parts of our tongue that you should always remember as well. Now, as I have said, let's go to the 5 basic tastes. We are able to taste different kinds of food. That is because of our tongue, as I have said. And our tongue has taste buds that allows us to taste these different tastes. First, we have sweet, salty, bitter, sour, and umami. Let's get to know more examples of each taste. Let's start with the first one. Sweet. S-W-E-E-T. Sweet. Sweet foods are mainly composed of sugar. We are able to taste sweet foods and identify that it is sweet because of our tongue. Example. What is this? Okay, very good. It's a cake. Cake is sweet. Okay. Next. Ice cream is sweet. Chocolate is sweet. Candies are sweet. Cookies are sweet. Donuts are sweet. These foods are common examples of sweet foods. Alright, let's move on to the second type of taste. It's the, everybody repeat after me, it's sour. Sour. Okay, let's see the examples. We have, what is this? Okay, it's a lime or lemon. Lemon is sour. Lemon is sour. Tamarind is sour. Tamarind is sour. Mango is sour. Green mangoes are sour. Vinegar is sour. Vinegar is sour. Okay, and last, pineapple juice is sour. Pineapple juice is sour. Alright, so these 5 pictures are some examples of sour foods. You have lemon, tamarind, green mangoes, vinegar, and pineapple juice. We are done with sweet taste. We are done with sour taste. let's move on to the third taste. And it is salty. Salty. Okay, salty. Examples are French fries. French fries are salty. French fries are salty. We also have dried fish. A dried fish is salty. A dried fish is salty. Okay, and we also have this one. Chips. Chips are salty. Chips are salty. These foods are salty because they contain salt or sodium chloride. Can you think of other salty foods? What are other salty foods? Can you name one? Okay, that would be great. Let's move on to the fourth taste. Bitter. Oh. Let's have umami. Umami. Umami is a taste. It's naturally occurring to foods. They have glutamate, for example, tomatoes, kimchi, cheese, or even those aged cheese, they are umami flavor, umami taste. And we also have mushrooms. They have natural umami taste. Okay, tomatoes, cheese, kimchi, mushrooms. What else can you think? Alright. Very good if you have think of something else. We have additional, it has been interchanged. This line has been interchanged. But we also have a bitter taste. Bitter. Example, we have a bitter gourd, dark chocolate. A dark chocolate tastes bitter. Okay, a dark chocolate tastes bitter. We also have pepper. Pepper is bitter and at the same time could be spicy, right? And we also have coffee. Coffee is bitter. Coffee is bitter. There you have it. Those are the 5 types or the 5 basic tastes. We have sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and lastly, the umami taste. This time, let's talk about hygiene tips for a healthy tongue. We need to make sure that our tongue is healthy so that we would taste the food, we can continually taste the food that we eat. Now, what are these tips for a healthy tongue? First, make sure when you brush your teeth, you also include to brush your tongue regularly. Again, brush your tongue regularly. It's the direction would be up, down, and down. You include to brush your tongue so that the bacteria would also go away for those who are staying in the tongue. And it's also advisable to use a tongue scraper. This object, this is a tongue scraper. This can help take away the bacteria staying in your tongue. Okay, it's number 2. Use a tongue scraper to scrape off the bacteria, to take away the bacteria staying in your tongue. Number 2, use a tongue scraper. Okay, third one. Okay, as you can see, our tongue has different colors. That's why you have to pay attention to the color of your tongue. Pay attention to the color of your tongue. Because if you know the color of your tongue, you would be aware of your health condition, if you are okay or not, or if you need to go to the doctor or not. So, again, third tip is to pay attention to the color of your tongue. The normal tongue looks like this. Okay? Pink, it's light pink. But if you can see that your tongue is any of these color, then maybe you need to get a checkup from your doctor. Alright? And lastly, you have to drink more water, and if you have, you can drink green tea. Stay hydrated and drink green tea, because water washes the bacteria. Green tea also washes the bacteria in not only in our mouth or in our tongue, but in the whole body. Thus, it will make us healthier and better to live each of our life. Okay, the fourth and the important tip is to stay hydrated. That is by drinking more water and drink green tea. Okay, that would be all for today. Thank you all for listening and for watching. I hope you have learned something from today's video. If you missed the important points, you can watch it again in your free time. This is again Science with Teacher Riva. Goodbye everyone, and keep safe always.